guys, it's Jan, Not a Real Farm. Just wanted to show you what I was doing today with the raised bin here. Basically, this is one of the beds that had all of the nice pepper plants in them. And what you're starting to see here is now that the weather is cooling off, a lot of them really are not going to be producing sort of any flowers or any kind of fruit at this point. And even though they're beautiful and healthy, I really have to get real with it and accept the fact that, you know, sometimes they're just not going to grow anything. So what I've been doing is I've been actually just pulling the plants out, and whatever fruit or, you know, obviously any fruit I can use there that's edible, I've been taking off the plants. Now the jalapenos have gone crazy, so I'm not going to pull those out yet. I just want them to finish developing, obviously, you know, whatever they've got left on them. But today what I've done is, out of all the plants that I've harvested, here's actually some of the peppers that have been growing that I couldn't see, that were hidden sort of in the middle row. This is pretty impressive for being outside, and considering the fact that the temperatures have really cooled off. So maybe I'll freeze dry these peppers just for some fun. But pretty impressive. And as you can tell, this one's pretty good too. It's got a little bit of spot on it, but we can cut around that. The jalapenos, if I can get in here, the sun's back behind me, have started to really put on here. So got a few on here, I've got a few on here, I've got a few on here, and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna let them finish, and once they're done, we're gonna pull these plants too, and then I'm gonna change this into the garlic bed, or one of them. There's gonna be probably three additional garlic beds here, but unfortunately, I just have to admit that we're not gonna get a full pepper crop outside the way we are on the inside of the greenhouse. I'm going to be doing the same to the other bin over here as well, but I couldn't see any of those peppers because, you know, some of these plants were just so thick. So in the middle row we had quite a few peppers that were sort of sitting there. So this is what I'm doing for the day, guys, is just sort of going through, getting rid of plants, getting real, doing the fall planting and harvesting. And I think what I'm going to do probably in the other bed is maybe throw some more spinach or something before the season's over outside. So the pile gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Actually, this has become my deer pile. As you know what, I pile this up, they come here to eat, and for the most part, I have to be honest, they leave my garden alone when I do that. So a lot of the times I'll come out and I'll have sweet potato vines or tomatoes or things that, you know, I don't necessarily need in the garden anymore that I've thrown away, but I've compiled it in a pile here so that if they decide they want to munch on it, they can. And in return, I think we have maybe a silent agreement that they leave my garden alone. Also, guys, I've discovered that my strawberries are blooming again. Could it be that I might get another crop of strawberries before the frost hits? Let's see what happens. So this plant here, guys, this plant gave me one jalapeno out of that whole plant outside. One jalapeno, ha 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 ha. Time to get rid of the plant. So as I'm going through the garden, of course, I'm pulling out the Canadian thistle, and I just wanted to show you the Aphid Crisis that we've been going through this year. A lot of the city right now is also complaining that there are, I think it was 15 different species of aphids that have invaded us this year. So much so, you can take a look at the eggs here. There we go. So much so that people are complaining that of the aphid feces that are falling on the car, because it actually covers your car like a tree sap. And a lot of people are starting to complain because when they go back to their car, it's like putting your hand in tree sap trying to get in your vehicle. So I just wanted to show you the level of aphids that our plants have come under attack this year. This is a Canadian thistle. I'm really not that partial to them, of course, but the poor plant is just covered in them everywhere. So not only are these plants here in the secondary bed producing jalapenos, which I think I'm going to leave, but they're also giving me little cherry bomb hot peppers. So we're gonna leave these. I've got actually several of them on the bushes here. They're just small little things. They don't get any bigger than that. Oops, just open this here for you so you can see. They don't get any bigger than that. They turn red and they are super hot. We love hot peppers in the family, so we're gonna be leaving that for now. Look at this guy. He actually got pretty big. We'll be doing some pickled hot peppers, I'm thinking, for the winter. So we'll leave those guys alone. But the next thing I'm probably gonna pick out here is the celery, which is doing absolutely amazing. And I forgot to show you guys the latest update. So, of course, everything is all being cleaned out right now in the greenhouse. So where my tables used to be, that is empty. Just getting everything ready. Usually what I do is I'll move my patio furniture into the middle here so that we can enjoy the rest of the fall inside with the rainstorms and stuff like that before the winter. So you can actually see, you know, now that I've got the tables out of the way, you know, you can actually start to see just how much room you actually have in here. I probably could squeeze another, you know, 2 bins in here if I really wanted to sort of maximize, maybe even 3 if I move my table to maximize, you know, the growing area in here. So, yep, we're cleaning up for the fall, guys. I just wanted to kind of take you along with me today and show you what we're doing and cleaning up. And it's that time, guys. I didn't think that summer was going to fly by as much as it has, but it has. So, as you can tell, the raised bins work perfectly in here. They look stunning. I'm actually glad I purchased these. Once again, it's raisedgardenbeds.ca, just in case anybody on the channel is looking for some really great garden boxes to grow in. You know, we've got more on order, of course, coming for the spring, and we're going to be also putting up another high tunnel. So just wanted to show you sort of what we're doing and giving you the update. And I just wanted to thank you for coming along. Guys, if you have a second, even if you're not subscribed, if you give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. It helps me out, gets me out into the algorithm and spreads the information. And once again, guys, I really hope you're having a really great weekend, and see you soon.